I guess we're starting.
So I think that Dplanet is a PS4 Pro and Emery has a normal PS4. So Dplanet is gonna be ahead RTA wise. Yeah, his game loaded quicker as you can see.
Yeah,
Loading times
has a normal PS4.
Yeah, loading times on the Pro are like a minute and a half faster than normal PS4. It also saves like 2 or 3 seconds IGT wise in all bosses. So this is a big reset point because there's a wolf and the wolf can throw you a lot. He keeps chasing you and he can easily kill you. So you have to be careful for him, especially in tournaments. We're both skipping the Peach files.
So I'll be back in just 1 second. Sorry, dude.
No worries. So they're now going to the Hunter's team and they're gonna do a trick where you get 2 weapons at the beginning. They're gonna get the Saw Cleaver and the Feathered Cane. You need the cane to do a skip later in the run. It's called the Orphanage Key skip. So yeah, they both got the weapon. Everything's going well. They're now gonna get the 4 Molotovs. They're gonna drop down, get the 4 Molotovs near the enemy. So we got a skip coming up. It's called the sewer skip. You go on the boxes and then you jump off the crates, and then you jump on the fence, or you try to jump on the fence. You can get a no quit out with a plunge deck, but you can also get it no quit out with a punch deck. So Dplanet is doing it. He's lining up with the second pillar, and he didn't get it. That's unfortunate, but he can still get it. Emery's doing the skip differently, lining up with the first pillar. But Emery managed to get the skip, it looks like. He did the quit out version. Looks great. And it looks like Dplanet got it too. So Dplanet got it on his 3rd attempt, and Emery got it on his 1st attempt. And Emery got it, but he can still get attacked by the dog. Oh, he's fine. So there's an annoying part. There are enemies on the bridge, and enemies can sometimes attack you. You have to be careful. Oh, looks like Dplanet didn't get it again. Yeah, but I think he got it now. This looks pretty good. Emery picking up the 2 Bolt Hunters marks. There are 2 kinds of marks. Normal Hunter's marks and Bolt Hunter's marks. If you use a normal Hunter's mark, you lose all of your blood echoes. But if you use a Bolt Hunter's mark, after you mark out, you still keep your blood echoes. And you need those to level up and buy items in the run, so they're really useful.
Hey, I'm back, I'm sorry.
No worries.
Well, apparently both runners got the sewer skip.
Spanish Gascoigne.
Oh, is that Spanish? Damn. Nice.
So it looks like Emery got a good first phase, and is now doing second phase. Dplanet entering the fight. Emery going into 3rd phase. If you throw a Molotov when Gascoigne is going to 3rd phase, With the right timing, you can get double damage Molotov. And it's great, it saves a lot of time. But Emery got a good fight.
Yeah. Then I'm getting a lot of gunshots here.
The Dutch luck. Emery getting the Blood Gem Workshop tool. You need this tool to equip gems onto your weapon.
Yeah, it's where most of your damage comes from. Alongside with, of course, weapon upgrades and the Beastable Pellet, which is an item they're gonna get soon enough. Emery actually got the Hunter set, equipping it right away. Approaching here a pretty reset heavy section as well. The dogs in Cathedral Ward. You have to deal with the dogs, and sometimes even one of the hunters can run up to you, and Dplanet getting blocked by one of the dogs. You can actually shoot those dogs, and he's gonna be sent flying away. Or it could.
You can sometimes get a salty gesture when talking to Alfred, it's really annoying.
Very annoying, huh? So I'm really choosing to quit out there to not have to deal with the dogs. Cannot blame him. So he got fire paper from Alfred to use on mainly the beast bosses. The bosses who have the beast attribute. Because they're weak to fire. And the next 3 bosses they're gonna fight happen to be beast bosses.
The Dplanet's got beat dogs. They try to attack you a lot of the times. They block the door. And you can die a lot to these enemies.
Especially if you go YOLO and get counter hit.
Counter hits are broken in this game. Like a normal hit would deal like 40% damage, and a counter hit would deal 70% damage. It's ridiculous.
Insane. So Emery choosing to skip the lantern. Dplanet gets the lantern. Okay, so that's different from seeing. Apparently Emery is going for the old version of Old Yarnum Skip. One of the 1 billion versions. And Dplanet going for the newest version. It's a little bit faster. About, I don't know. This one he's doing is probably about 5-7 seconds faster. Because he's not doing the fastest setup. But he's doing what works, and both runners get the skip.
Pick up the first piece of pellets now.
Yeah, arguably the most important item in the game. With the saw cleaver. This is an item where if you hit an enemy and you feel the meter bar that appears after you use the Beastable Pellet, you'll receive a damage boost by 70% if it's full, but you'll also take more damage. I don't know if it's 1-1 the proportion of damage dealt and taken, but you take a lot more damage.
So they're now gonna fight BSB. The BSB is usually consistent, but sometimes it can be really annoying.
Yeah, it decides to hop around, miss hits and backstabs.
The area before BSB is pretty dangerous too. There are many wolves and they deal a lot of damage. They kill a lot of your runs. It's pretty scary to run through Ultianum if you don't heal.
Oh yeah, it is.
So Emery got a good fight. He can mark out, but Dplanet's got the lantern, so he has to take the lantern.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
go
a
back
little
to him.
slower, but safer. What he decided to go to. They also lured BSB into the corners of the arena by throwing pungent blood cocktails, which is an item similar to alluring skulls in Dark Souls. And the beast, the enemies do have the beast attribute. They're lured by this item because they're bloodthirsty.
So Emery is going into the Abundant Workshop. He's going to pick up the 1/3 of Ambicco Court and the door set. You can sell the door set for 35k. It's a lot of levels.
Yeah, really important for the upcoming bosses, Rom and Shadows of Yharnam. To have those levels. I believe they're gonna get 25 strength and 21 skill. Which is very, very good. Both Shadows and Rom. I'm approaching the Cathedral Ward elevator.
He's going to do a skip called Ladder Up. It saves around 20 seconds.
Yeah, the way ladder warp works is you cancel the ladder and climbing up animation by performing an action like throwing an item, transforming your weapon. And the game saves your position on the ladder, so as long as you don't go through a loading screen, your position's gonna be saved there. And you can wander around, kill bosses, do that stuff. And after you quit out, you're gonna be put in front of the ladder, so he won't need to run back down the stairs and go to through the gate. That's where the time save comes from. So melee is a very, very consistent fight strategy found by QDT6. They're basically just stun locking her by breaking multiple limbs. And that's a strat that we're gonna see a lot in this run. Just breaking limbs and perma stun locking the boss. Very good Amelia RNG here. But the plan's a little behind because he opted for the lamp on the Node Yharnam. So he had to go through one more loading screen than Emery had. Also had to go back to the dream. But still super early. Still everyone's game. So as you can see, both runners spawned in front of the ladder because of the ladder warp. And you can see that even after quitting out, they still have the beast blood the blood. Oh my god, the beast meter from the beast blood pellets going on, and that's gonna be useful later on for a very interesting boss. We're gonna see. True meter north. Well, Emery getting the twin bloodstone shards to upgrade his weapon to +4 after buying the shards from the inside shop. They conveniently have 16. That's what you need to upgrade it to +3.
You're also going to equip the gem you picked up after Amelia. It deals like 10% extra damage at full health. It's really good in the early game.
Yeah, and they also gonna use the gem that you receive by popping the Amelia's pendant. That gives you 12% bonus damage against beast bosses, and that's pretty much only gonna be used for the next boss, which is Parl, because he's a beast. Oh man, I can't wait for Spanish Mikolash.
I'm actually surprised that Wonnyborn isn't a beast.
Really?
Yeah, it isn't a beast. It looks a bit like a beast, I'd say. And the Amelia gem would be pretty useful.
Yeah.
It's not kin or beast. It's neither of those.
It's a thing. Yes. So now Emery's gonna die. Yeah, both runners actually.
Rip run.
Rip run. Now this is the fastest way to get to Yahargo early on. And it's faster than going there and killing Parl later.
They used blood bullets to get less HP, so the guy can one-shot them.
Yeah. So by doing Parl early, you not only save time, but you get access to bold paper for Shadow's Enrom, which makes the fight much better. And you also don't need to do Yahargo skip twice in the run, which is a skip we're gonna get to later, but can be very annoying to do twice. Can be annoying to do once, imagine twice. So Parl is always not gonna stand a single chance against these boys. Rip Parl.
Parl is 100% consistent in the spouts. He's just staggering the entire time, and he doesn't get a chance to attack them.
Yeah, like we mentioned earlier, we just permanent stun lock him by breaking his limbs. And GG Emery. Dplanet cleaning up. And bye bye Parl.
Yep. Good fights. Even if you mess up, you're still not gonna die. That's so easy to fight this early on.
Yeah, and I think even if you miss like a hit or somehow you're short on damage, you can still hit him a 4th time at the end and he'll die. So you basically lose no time. So both learners got bold paper and the item to access the DLC. Which is gonna be done after, pretty much after every boss in the main game. Except for the final bosses and Lugarius and Witches.
So they're now gonna do the Forbidden Wood skip. It's one of the easiest skips in the game.
Yeah, it's a casual playthrough skip.
You just jump against the wall, and yeah, GG. You just have to walk upwards, and you should be fine.
It's more of a shortcut.
Intended.
Yeah, if it's not patched, guys, it's intended, so it's not cheating. Anyway, both runners getting more beast blood pellets, so they're gonna be good on pellets until after Amygdala. And then they come back to the woods, get some more. This is a very running around heavy part, picking up some shards, jumping over some snakes, just normal stuff.
You need these twin bloodstone shots to get a +6 weapon.
Yeah, upgrade into a +6. Those three upgrades.
In any percent, you don't scrap all of them. In any percent, you just buy them with insights.
Yeah, by
So
7 with insight.
So, they're about to fight shadows now. One of the hardest bosses in this game. In the run too.
Yeah, every Bloodborne runner's favorite boss. So good luck.
Good luck.
Wait, did Emery only buy 2 gold paper?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
interesting.
think that he bought too many blood vials, but I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
I noticed that too, but I'm not sure why he only has 2. No,
Oh
no.
boy. Only got 1 tick though. Meanwhile, Dplanet also approaching the fight.
It looks like he was inside it, right?
Yeah, it did.
I was like,
He
no.
managed to like pivot and
Yeah,
get out of it, I guess.
I don't believe he survived that.
So Dplanet with a faster fight. Emery has them clubbed up for the entirety of the fight. This is very unfortunate positioning. Dplanet with a little bit more luck on the Shadow's positioning. Oh, and gets stretched attack. Emery
And
manages to
Emery
heal.
Fine.
Emery recovered on the second phase. Now Dplanet is getting a little memed. Both runners got a first try. GG.
Nice. As soon as you kill the first 2 shadows, the pyromancer and the fireball, no, the pyromancer and the tanky guy, you should be fine. You can just AI loop the 3rd guy.
Yeah. So both 2 sketchy fights, to be fair. A little scary.
They're now going to do the YOLO Lunarium key skip. Emery's doing it.
Yeah. The way this works is we use the very convenient positioning of this bug. Oh, he gets it. First try. Nice. Use the very convenient placement of the bug to get us a boost after we jump. And that way we can go over the fence. Without ever entering the Bergenworth school thing. So here you see why the bolt paper is so good. Oh my god, Emery. So
The
good
bolt
for
paper,
ROM.
It's also better than fire paper on this boss.
Yeah, because they're naturally weak to bolt. So you see, because he is able to one-shot the little spiders from the beginning. And he's gonna... Oh,
That's good
gets a
RNG.
backstab.
He's now going to do charge stack rim.
Yeah,
If he
cancels
goes
the
back another
teleport.
time, he can get insta a 1 cycle fight.
Yeah,
He
it's a
does
one
get it.
hit at the end, so GG Emery.
He can still get skills.
Yeah, I can always get killed by the
Sometimes
spiders.
the spiders do a jump attack, like 3 of them at the same time. Sometimes they do the buff blast, you get staggered.
Yeah.
You just
So
die.
the way the runners are able to tell which position Rom's gonna spawn after teleporting is by running along the moonlight reflection, the moon reflection on the water, and then going a little to the right of the first pack of spiders that spawns. You see, he took a peek there, so now he knows where Rom is, and GG Dplanet. And they also get an instant teleport because that particular area apparently teleports you after you receive the Kinkel blood. I don't really know how that works.
Going for the upper cathedral ward key. You need this key to kill 2 optional bosses later in the run. And they're also going to do the Yahagul skip Mario was talking about. It's a pretty difficult skip.
And the premise of the skip is simple, but to execute it every time consistently, it's super hard. And also, now that we do it YOLO, without killing the enemies, it's even harder, because if you mess it up once, you either have to back up or quit out. So let's see if Emery manages to get it. Gets it. Pretty good.
Yep.
Nice. GG Emery. I was gonna heal, bait this basket out, get the chunk. I believe he quits out here, or no, it doesn't. So doesn't have any problem there. So just gets the bold paper, the chunk. Basket was apparently minding his own business. Dplanet opting for killing the enemies. That's fair.
Is he going to the Flow Ghoul skip?
Full go skip, is he?
Nope.
I don't think so. No. Alright, so Dplanet has now managed to get through the fence. I think he's too far to the left. Looks like, at least. Oh, and he gets the launch. That's unlucky. Meanwhile, Emery making his way through the crossfire of blood spears.
DSP nothing I can do.
Then I was gonna fight one Reborn, who we're still gonna stun lock into oblivion, even though he's not a beast.
This looks scary. Managed to get it.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna phase through the ground.
Did Stephan's got the skip? Also looking.
Yeah, he did. Emery getting a lot of fireballs on him right now.
Golf drop.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a good fight.
That was scary. So right now, Dplanet making his way to one Reborn.
Madman's knowledge.
Yeah, he's also gonna. They both grabbed the. I mean, Dplanet is going to grab, but Emery grabbed blood gem guarded by a corpse dog here, which is a 18% attack up gem, and they're gonna equip after they warp from Nightmare Menses back to the dream. It's a very, very good gem. So in this run, they're gonna get a 15% gem, and two 18% gems, and a plus 10 Saw Cleaver. That is going to be some insane damage.
Emery's going to kill Lizard now. Lizard drops 3 Buster chunks, and you need to get a plus 9 weapon. So he quits out because he didn't use the punch and blood cocktail. For the silver beast, there's a silver beast around the corner.
Oh, and Dplanet doesn't get the stagger at first, but oh my god, both runs getting a lot of fireballs and corpse drops at the same time. This is very scary. GG, Dplanet manages to kill Bloodborne.
Miracle. So they're now getting a +8 weapon and leveling up.
Yeah. Oh, and if you've never watched Bloodborne speedruns and you're wondering why they're killing the doll, because she talks too much. And we don't have time for that. But she's fine, she comes back. Oh, dude, please. I didn't even see that question. Right, so here Emery has his first contact with the frenzy mechanic, which is Bloodborne analogs to kind of, I don't know, bleed, because it builds up and takes a very good chunk of your HP. It's about 80%. And the more insight you have while in contact with frenzy, your meter that needs to fill up, it's smaller, so you get frenzied way more often. And also insight and the beast meter from the beast blood pellet relate, like they're inversely proportional. The more meter you have, the less insight you need to have, and the more insight you have, the less meter you have. So but it's also a pretty running around heavy part, just making their way to Mikolash.
Emery getting the extra pellets.
Oh, damn. That is the blessed pellet. Very useful on any percent Amelia skip.
The tryhards category.
Yeah. But the real tryhard category right now is gonna be 80% current patch with BSB, Amelia skip, and Hut skip. That's gonna be the tryhard route. So I'm getting the elevator.
Imagine if there would be a route with early chalice dungeons to get the OP gems. It would be somehow faster. Swedish? No.
Nope. So the Mikolash fight works in the way that, oh, he gets American energy. Cool. That saves like 3 seconds.
Yeah, it's really good.
So there are 3 paths Mikolash can do it first. First one is where he just makes a full square, pretty much. The other one, he comes back and runs into the room, and the other one he walks right into the room right away. So walking into the room right away saves 15 seconds. Walking back
What?
saves 3.
Why is Plant behind? Because he did a lot of crit outs. He did an extra crit out on sewer skip, extra crit out on realm skip.
Yeah, and he also
Um,
had to come
yeah,
back to the dream after BSB because he got the lamp.
Also, two extra crit outs for Yahagul skip too.
Yeah, that's true.
So he's a lot behind RTA wise.
There's also the 2 different paths Mikolash can do here. He can walk straight up, or left. And the left saves about like 5 seconds, not as much as the first one. So right here they're gonna do a plunge attack
Got it.
to lock Mikolash. And it's pretty much dead. Gonna die in this. GG Emery. Didn't even get to hear the Spanish scream. Feels bad, man. Very sad in my opinion. But Dplanet also approaching the second part of the fight.
He doesn't get Swedish RNG either.
Let's see if he gets the plunge. He
Shoot
gets
him.
it, but he didn't block him. Oh, that's unlucky.
We could have shot him and made him turn
Yeah,
around.
I think it didn't react fast enough to do that. So okay, that's a little unfortunate. It's gonna cost him some time. At least he didn't have to run up all the way up
That's
to the
the
to the
biggest
room.
meme.
That's a 40-second time loss.
There's so much time. So Emery, what?
Yeah, he
Emery
went for it, but
just
yeah,
picked up the 18% gem. He got grabbed by the Winston Lantern.
yeah, it died. Well,
But
that's not the end of the world.
you should be fine. It's not too much.
Yeah,
Lost.
he can opt to get 30. Oh, but I don't know if he's running with base bit. It's gonna run with base bit. Well, anyway, those echoes are only 2 levels, so I don't know. Shouldn't be too much of an issue.
Yeah, it should be fine. He did a lot of BL4 and he's used to being low level. I think that he should be fine.
Yeah, that's true.
Doesn't make a big difference at all.
So Dplanet doing the same thing. Gonna get the 18% gem. Emery getting the 2 chunks. And now it's gonna grab the 15% gem, which is the last gem they're gonna get this run.
So they now have 2 18% gems and a 15% gem. It's really good for NG. Deals so much damage combined with Beast of Pellets and a Soul Cleaver. The most overpowered setup.
Now both runners running to Wet Nurse, which is a straightforward boss. You just have to make sure to be behind her. However, she has some attacks that sometimes don't have any startup animation, so it just gets you by surprise, and it's not fun, not good. And she also has a special attack that we call Nightmare Phase, which you can dodge. You can dodge the attack, but on a race speedrun environment, it's kind of hard to see the attack when you're super close to her. Emery getting a really good fight.
Even before she teleports, there's one head left.
Yeah, that's a good move.
That's a
GG,
really
Emery.
good fight.
That was disgusting.
The slug.
Alright, now Dplanet fighting Red Nurse as well.
The fight's going really well so far.
Yeah.
Oh.
The
Jinx.
caster luck. Caster curse, rather.
And spin to win.
Yeah. Is she gonna go for it? No. I think this is GG.
Yeah, it should be. Yep.
So
Nice.
GG Dplanet.
That was a good fight too.
Yeah.
Only one teleport.
If it wasn't for a teleport, it would be as good as Emery's.
So Emery's now going to do the lecture skip. Easily one of the hardest skips in the run. It says like 30 seconds.
Oh, yeah, it's actually not going to do it.
Oh,
Yeah, jump baited. I think Dplanet's not doing it as well, so I think we're now gonna see Lecture all skip this race, boys. Feels bad, man.
I'm going to unfollow both of these runners because they're not doing it.
Yeah, so instead they go visit Patches.
So Dplanet equipped all the gems for Amygdala and the rest of the run.
Yeah. Also gets a +9 weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Just because of the 2 chunks they can get.
Dplanet,
Never.
yeah, Dplanet's
Oh,
going
he's
to do
actually
it.
going for Lecture.
Nice. I'm proud of
Very
you. First try,
No, lucky.
second.
So you save time as long as you get it in last 4 or last tries, which Dplanet's not doing here. So he's he's losing time comparing to getting the skip. So what Emery's doing right now is Nightmare Frontier skip, which is a very, very easy skip if you quit out. Oh my god, Dplanet.
12th.
Oh,
12th
gets it.
attempt.
12th
GG.
attempt? Oh Jesus,
Yeah.
you counted. Smiley face.
The Dutch cut gamer.
So the Nightmare Frontier skip is a skip that, without quit outs, is super hard. And it was believed to be just a segmented strategy.
Ivan Dollar coming up.
Yeah. So if you had any problems with Amygdala in your first playthrough, I would ask you to close the stream, because this is gonna be bullying. It's a very, very good strat. GG. Easy clap. The Dplanet also approaching Amygdala. Perform the Nightmare Frontier skip as well. Emery's gonna go back to Central Yharnam now, I believe, or is he going for Forbidden Woods first? Can see.
So Emery's
Yeah.
now going to kill the hardest boss in this run. Cleric Beast.
Well, the Dplanet misses one attack, but it shouldn't be that much of a problem. Yeah, GG.
Nice.
This was the first attack on the head. Not that big of a deal. This is pretty close so far. It's a good race.
Yeah, definitely.
I believe right now Emery's a little bit ahead due to Due to Dplanet's luck on the skips.
Dplanet did 4 extra aqueducts compared to Emery though.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, but yeah, Dplanet has a PSO Pro, and Emery doesn't, so Emery could be ahead.
Yeah. Pretty close.
Yeah.
Still. So yeah, that was a boss, that was Clark Beast. By Clark Beast. Yeah, and Emery had a bunch of really good skips.
Emery's now getting the Canis courts. No, the Canis summons and the Ambiguous courts. And he might do the Forbidden Wood skip now, the Forbidden Woods cave skip. You walk on the graves, and so you jump down, you skip the entire cave, and it saves about 10 seconds. At most.
Yeah. I've only seen Romanticor do this skip in this tournament.
I think I did it too. In the
did you?
first rounds. I don't know why, I was speeching the entire run, I got like 30 fatality.
30?
Yeah,
Jesus!
but I did the Forbidden Wood skip.
What is this, 2016? So they're gonna go to the back of Yosefka's clinic now to get the second 1/3 of umbilical cord. So right now they have 2/3. No, they're gonna. Right now they have 2/3. So they're gonna grab the last one to summon the last fight and to get the summons for Phallogarius. Emery almost got poisoned again after using the antidote. They're not very good part, very interesting part of the run. Climbing ladders. Woo! Ladders.
Best spot of the run.
Yeah, dude.
So Emery picked up the Canis summons near the Brainsucker, and is now going for the umbilical cord. You can only get this umbilical cord after you've killed Rom. If you go to this place before you've killed Rom, the lady's still alive and she tries to kill you. And if you kill her before you've killed Rom, you don't get the umbilical cords.
Yeah, it's not pregnant yet. Basically, everything after Rom, it's a brand new word. Everything changes. Rom's the
Blood
gatekeeper. Right now, they're gonna go to Upper Cathedral Ward. home of Ebertus, daughter of the Cosmos and Celestial Emissary.
Do you remember how scary Orphanage Key Skip was before you could do quit outs?
Yeah. You had to
It was
manage
like
your
the-
stamina perfectly and hit him on.
It was like one of the scariest moments in the run, doing Orphanage Key Skip. If you don't get it, it's really bad. You lose so much time if you don't get it. Emery using the umbilical cord he picked up.
Yeah. And we're coming to the. He almost goes, right?
Imagine if you went
Muscle
that way.
memory. Dude.
I was like, what? He wants
Oh,
to
Emery
underestimate
found the correct way.
the new route.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah, getting flamed there, getting roasted. So this is the part where they're gonna use the threaded cane they got earlier on the run with the sock lever. It's just to aggro the alien that possesses the orphanage key, so we can kill him through the door. Oh damn, memory, nice. Because doors are just a concept for Miyazaki, they're not solid objects. So you can kill things through doors, through walls. Things can kill you through doors and walls. It's a very good world to live in. Oh, you killed that guy in 3 hits now? Nice.
So, Emmy's now doing Orphanage Key Skip.
Yeah.
Looks like he's getting good RNG. Yeah, nice.
Nice.
Perfect.
GG.
That enemy at the door.
Yeah. Okay. You then had the quit out prompt there, just in case he got blocked. Oh, he thought twice and figured out it would be better to get the lamp.
Did he get the lamp?
Yeah, he did. Both runners did.
Oh, Emery getting the mech ritual blood. You can sell it for 30k.
That's pretty good. If you're low on
Right.
vials or something.
I wonder if they're going to cheese oven.
I
better
don't know.
not.
I haven't seen Dplanet do the orphan cheese in a while,
Mm-hmm.
but since it's a race, he might.
Oh, Emmy's not even doing YOLO Emissary.
Damn,
He's Batman.
should be disqualified.
Okay, clear. R1 spam and GG.
GG. Both bosses in Uppercut 3 Award are really easy on the speedrun. Because you just build meter and destroy emissary, and we're gonna see Ebritas get stun locked to death.
It's just the stupid things you can lose time to, like Orphanage Key Skip.
Yeah, and
if the
sometimes you can.
enemies throw you.
Yeah, that's true. Both at the beginning and the enemies at the on the bridge.
Sometimes something really annoying happens with Ebriatas. If your positioning is a slightly bit off, you can get pushed back after you stagger her.
Yeah, that's true.
It doesn't happen a lot.
Sometimes if you mess up the timing as well, you can stagger her before the HP bar spawns, and then she spawns with full HP. And then you have to kind of fight her, quote unquote, normally. Scary, spooky stuff.
Emery got a good fight, and he's now going to the DLC.
Yeah, Dplanet. Just fought Emissary. Going for Libertas now. Oh, I think that position in Dplanet had was actually sketchy. What you said could happen there, I think.
Yeah. I always.
Oh, Dplanet
you can-
missing a couple attacks. This is kind of scary. But he gets behind Libertas and kills her.
No one got the new beats on the elevator.
Oh yeah, he got the lamp, so he needs to get this one to go back to the dream. So Emery coming back, gonna do some shopping. So yeah, I believe he's going to buy the knives. Yep.
Don't do it.
Stinky cheese. Now the final level up on the run.
Cheating.
We have some vitality. Did he get 35 skill already? Yeah.
31 strength and 30 skill, 35. I
No.
can't read it.
I think it's 30.
Yeah, looks like it.
So I believe he's running with 15 vitality on the DLC. Yeah, there's gonna be some running around on the way to Ludwig. So Dplanet's gonna go back to the dream as well to level up and do the same. So because of the difference in setups, Dplanet's gonna have a 1 minute less RTA on his time. If the times were the same IGT. So I think Emery is a minute ahead here.
Yeah, probably.
But still, there's still a lot of the run left. Still the entire DLC, so things could happen. Even dying witches. Yeah, that happened to a friend of mine. It's unfortunate. Yeah, picking up the eye pendant to fight, to get access to the research hall.
So they're now going to use a blue elixir. Because this is a really dangerous place. These blood liquors can stun you.
I saw Romanticore do a pretty interesting no elixir strat by going behind this one hunter that shoots you on the ladder.
Yeah,
It's pretty
you can
interesting.
do that, but it's still not consistent. I've done that a lot.
Oh, okay. It's the first time I saw it.
I saw Nibi do it.
Really?
Yeah, like a
Maybe
year
hiding
ago.
the strats.
Like newbie came up with the Mikolash plunge, where you do a roll, and also the no elixir strat.
Nice, what a god. Thank you,
The
Doobie.
god.
So right now, Emery approaching Ludwig. So everything goes right, this is a stun lock fiesta as well. Good luck, Emery. I believe those are the silico strats, or so I've heard. Yeah, this is a lot of beast meter. This is pretty nice. Three hit stagger, repost, GG. Ludwig is no mas. Very good fight. Now Dplanet making his way to Ludwig. Runner's not getting the lamps. Our run back to Ludwig is super long, so hopefully Dplanet also doesn't die. So right now Emery quit out to get the Lawrence skull.
Damn. Not even
Early.
the YOLO DLC.
Yeah. Then Dplanet got the good RNG on second phase. Nice. So Ludwig is no mas. And Emery's grabbing it early right now to, if he wants to, be able to get more lamps on the way. Like before Maria, Orphan. We had GG Dplanet. So I had Emery going through the research hall, making his way to leaving failures.
He's going to do a quit out now.
Yeah, the squad out's a nice strat. It messes up with these enemies' AI. So the ones in the back don't do anything. They're frozen. Can still get hit, but overall is a very consistent strat. Found by Nems. So Dplanet doing the same. Yeah, in the lower school.
Emery using a blue elixir to
Yeah.
not get attacked by the big guy before the ladder and the two patients. And Dplanet's picking up the two blue elixirs and the poisoned water.
The Peach.
Dutch Beach. Feels bad, man.
But also doing the same quit out Emery did.
No, didn't get the animation cancelled.
Rip
It's why hard strats.
run.
Lost 0.5 seconds.
I'll research. What was that?
Oh, invisible rat.
They got invisible rat? What is this? I've
He
never
was
seen
walking-
that.
He was walking as an invisible rat.
What the hell? I've never seen that before. Well, today we'll learn something new.
I think failures shouldn't be so bad.
Please no living failures jokes in chat. You guys are gonna be banned.
Joke is like 3
Oh,
years old.
me. Yeah. Everyone's heard it. They're not funny. So the strat for living failures is basically just farming them as they spawn camp them. And we're getting good RNG. The caster guy's kind of idle there. Does not get the third spawn. I think it's game here. No, not yet. No, it gets the instant. Oh, there. He gets exactly 1 meteor. Nice. GG, Emery. So right now he's gonna quit out to manipulate the beast meter. So they're gonna enter Maria's fight with pretty much a 80% field beast meter, which is pretty good. Makes the fight a lot better. Skips an entire cycle of attacks before she goes to the second phase.
We're getting the Peachlands in.
Yeah.
So Maria should be fine. She's pretty consistent.
Yeah.
She gets destroyed with these stats. And
As long as she doesn't spam the strong attack, she'll be fine. Dplanet also getting a nice fight, GG.
It looks like he got the failure meme, where the failure...
Wait, really?
Where does... Yeah.
Oh boy.
Quit out,
That's gonna be interesting.
so I don't know. It looks like that. So Emery having an okay fight so far.
Yeah.
You want backstab it? Nice.
Nice. Well, it's GG. Easy clap. That was classy. That was a classy backstab.
So Dplanet now going to destroy Maria too.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah.
Oh, he goes for the parry at the start. Interesting. Oh, and she does the strong attack. Dplanet's starting to panic heal.
All these backstabs, come on Maria.
Yeah.
It's... oh no.
Tries to backstab, but doesn't get it. That's fine. He got a chunk of damage out. She should transform already?
Two attacks. No. Yeah. You want backstab?
That doesn't need to. Pretty much got her down to the same HP. Cool.
The backstab is so satisfying.
Yeah. So GG. Emery going through.
You can even parry the charge stack. It's pretty cool. So you can go to this place without a blue elixir, but it's pretty scary. So Emery uses a blue elixir in this place. So he gets noticed slower by the enemies. And it makes this place much more consistent too. So he's going to get the lighthouse heart lantern. Because if you die to Orphan, or the slope quit out, he's now going to do, he spawns all the way back. And that's a huge down loss. So the way the skip works is that as soon as you hit the ground, you have to wait a little bit. Like a quarter of a second, then you have to quit out. And you respawn down there. And it saves like 15 seconds, I think. Or 10 seconds at least.
Yeah.
It's a really easy skip.
I think it takes 10, but there's a YOLO version where you spawn right on top of the rock that you go on afterwards. That one saves 15, I believe. So Dplanet getting the lamp. Did Emery get the lamp? I didn't see.
Yeah, we both
Okay.
got it.
Peaches. Anyway. So
What a
Dplanet
shame.
also doing the same. Skip. And right now Emery is gonna do the orphan cheese. As he bought the knives.
Is Dplanet going to do it?
No, he didn't. Wait, is he?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
I think it's not.
So the cheese is 100% consistent.
Yeah.
Emery should be fine.
Yeah, so as long as you hit Orphan once more after he stuns and starts attacking again, he's gonna do the same attack all the time. You can just parry him again. Very neat strat.
Oh no. Dplanet's going to fight him with the orphan cheese too.
Oh, okay. Shameful. GG. So bear in mind that both turns are pretty close visually, but the difference in setups make it so Emery is ahead. Because Dplanet has a PS4 Pro with an SSD and Emery has a normal PS4 with an SSD. So he has slower loading screens. And GG Dplanet. Both pretty good runs. I don't think they're gonna have any problem with Lawrence now that the strats are super consistent. No deaths so far. You plan on leveling up once more.
So the next boss, Lawrence, is also 100% execution based. They stagger like 3 limbs, I think. And he's at really low health by the time he enters third phase. And they could just finish him off before he can do a single attack.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, Emery did it.
Rip third phase. That was insane fight for Emery. Very good.
GG.
Frame perfect. You barely have to deal with third phase RNG. Oh, Dplanet whiffs one attack. Or no. I think. I don't know. He should be fine. The cycle's the same. Oh, it gets a double backstep. Yeah, it's fine. Down to health already.
No.
Oh, okay. Dplanet does not get the stagger on both arms, so he's gonna have to deal with more third phase RNG. But should be fine. Dplanet's a seasoned. Oh, he gets good RNG. This is fine.
That's the best stack he can give
Yeah.
me in third phase. It's insane luck.
Emery rolling on the railing. Nice.
Did you get the PB jump?
No, he didn't even get a jump at all. He rolled.
That reminds me of YOLO Limb Key Skip.
Oh
I get
yeah,
a
that's a
roll
good one.
instead of a jump.
Yeah,
Even though I jump,
yeah. So in this
something
game,
weird happens.
if you don't know, there's a frame perfect roll after a sprint, out of a sprint. And even if you try to jump, oh my god, Emery. If you press circle exactly one frame after releasing the button to jump, you get a roll. So if that's ever happened to you, that's your fault for having godlike reaction time. Frame perfect.
Nothing you can do.
Yep. For now, both runners going for witches. They should be fine. Should. You can die to witches, okay? All I'm gonna say.
Using a blue elixir for the QTT dogs. These dogs don't deal a lot of damage, but there are like 5 of them. As they can kill you in seconds, they're really strong together. They're also really quick. These dogs are really dangerous.
And they can also counter hit you, which is even more fun.
Yeah, that's the worst. They also have this really annoying charge deck. Really hard to dodge it. So witches is easy, you do 5 attacks. The first one is dead, you go to the other one and the second one is dead.
Yeah, it's a rip.
And he's now going to the quit out strat. Oh, never mind.
No, it's not. Rip.
So there's a strat. After you've killed witches, you go on a barrel. Before you receive the blood echoes. After you've received the blood echoes, you quit out. And you spawn outside. And that resets the enemy positions.
Yeah.
This enemy.
No, and Emery got a prize with him. He was gonna bring it all the way to Kanghurst.
No, Dplanet's got the
Oh
annoying
boy.
enemy. He's still alive.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's fine. Everything's fine.
Why are they not doing the quit out strats?
So Kanghurst Castle, just running. Tilogarius. Nothing very interesting happening. What is he doing? What was he baiting the blood liquor? That's
I
scary.
kinda understand why he did it. Like, the enemy wants to attack him, but you can just iframe him. So it was kinda pointless to do that.
It's been so long since I've seen someone dying there.
I died there in one of my PBs.
Nice.
Extremely salty. Didn't the Romantical die to that enemy too?
I think so. I think that was the last time I seen someone die
All
to
these
it.
memes. So, enemies are ahead by like a minute. Everything calculated. If Dplanet wants to win, Emery has to die to a boss. Otherwise, it's gonna be really difficult for Dplanet to win. Even if Emery gets slow fights, he can still win.
Yeah, this is due to the setup difference. Emery owns a PS4 with SSD, and Dplanet has a PS4 Pro with SSD, so he has access to boost mode, which cuts him a minute of RTA from his compared to game time. So since they're kind of at the same place, that means he's a minute behind IGT, which is how we're measuring this tournament.
The runs are also really good. They both haven't died yet, have they? I don't think Emery has died, and Dplanet hasn't died either.
No, I think they're both deathless, apart from the Yahar goal, the Sackman death.
I think that Emery's run can be a 111 maybe? Like a 112?
Maybe.
He did cut out extra times, I know. It's like the PS4 Pro boost mode saves so much time RTA wise.
Yeah. Well, no, look, areas. If everything goes right, it's a straightforward fight. 3 R1 L1 backstab, reposed, and GG. Good fight for Emery. And now it's approaching the last two bosses, Gehrman and Moon present. Meanwhile, Dplanet entering the Logarius fight. Logarius is a very famous war record killer. Dude does not like war record paces. And should be a good fight for Dplanet as well.
He likes to do the insta explosion.
Yeah,
in good
he loves
runs. He likes to do it 3 times in a row.
For now, Emery fighting Gehrman. Dplanet just killed Logarius. Gehrman's so hard without inside dunk, man. I hate this fight. Oh, Emery getting a good RNG. Gets the backstab. Could be good.
The hitbox on Logarius, I
Very,
know.
very good fight for Emery. Now only Moon presence left. Monk is. The Dplanet wearing the cage. Oh, he gets hit. That's bad. Moonpress is a very weird boss. It can be super easy or super annoying. Oh, the pellet ran out. That was unlucky.
It's all on splam. That's
Okay, Dplanet should be good. And GG kills Gehrman. Emery finishing
Fight.
up.
GGM.
GG Emery.
It's fine.
Probably the winner.
Yeah. I'm betting on a 111 run.
He is done.
Yeah. Really good run by Emery.
So you got a 1:12:40 something or 13. I can't really see on the restream.
Yeah, my quality is really bad.
So Dplanet's also
41.
done.
Yeah, that's a pretty good time, man. Especially in a race. GG, guys. Also, GG
Yeah,
Dplanet.
both pretty good runs. 1:12:41, nice. Very nice race. Congrats to both of you.
What time did Dplanet's got?
Yeah, Dplanet, please show in-game time. There's a
1:14:25.
1:14:25. Very nice.
Not bad either.
Very, very good race. So, if you guys, do you guys have the link for the Discord? If you wanna join, say
I
some
can
words.
send in invites.
Yeah, both very good runs. Congrats, guys. Hello,
Hey.
Emery.
What's up,
Congrats
Hey,
on your win.
congrats, Sam.
Thanks, guys.
Very, very nice race. Hello, Dplanet.
Hey,
Welcome.
DP. Good race, man.
Congrats as well. Dplanet, hello.
I think that he's having the audio meme.
Aw.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, you can't talk in Discord. The mic doesn't work for some reason.
Yeah, nice. So, Emery,
Yeah?
not a lot of memes on your run.
No,
Very clean.
I had a lot of good RNG from bosses, too. Like, I almost got fucked on One Reborn. Y'all saw the opener there?
Yeah, you got a lot of corpse drops
Yeah.
with
Yeah, I like-
the fireballs.
But, like, to make up for it, I had, like, the most amazing
DP.
RNG for wet
I
nurse
don't
and
like
stuff
it.
like that.
Yeah,
Hey, DP.
hey, Dplanet. That
Yeah.
wet nurse fight was disgusting.
It's so
Dplanet
easy.
got a pretty good fight as well. If it wasn't for a teleport, it would be as disgusting as yours.
Yeah.
And that shadows fight, that was interesting. That was
Who's...
both of your shadows
My-
fight.
Mine
actually.
was scary as hell. Like, I thought I was gonna die, like, 3 times, honestly.
Yeah. When you
My
got
thing
hit
was pretty
once by the fire,
Yeah.
I thought you're done.
Yeah, the bosses overall were pretty good to me, though. I was pretty fortunate there.
That's true. So Dplanet skips, man. What happened?
The Google skip. Oh my god, that was so bad. and Lexial skip as well, like 12 tries or something.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, 12 try.
Yeah, Emery didn't go for.
Yeah, I
something else,
bitched
but
out.
that is glad.
You've lost my respect.
Oh, and I cheesed Orphan. I
Yeah,
No, both of you did.
Oh, okay.
Cheaters.
DP mentioned it. He said he'd kind of decide on the fly in the middle of the race if he wanted to or not. So,
Yeah, I was like, if you're gonna cheat, I'm gonna cheat as well.
Did you-
I think it's better not to leave it to chance.
did y'all see the nice memes after Witches when I dragged that huge corpse for like?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very felt.
had a prize there. We're gonna bring that all the way to Kinghurst with you.
The really, really close race. GG DP. That was fun.
Yeah, it was really close.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
It is
So
the best one I
arguably-
got in the tournament this far, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, so since this is a double elimination tournament, I think you're saying goodbye, Dplanet, to the tournament.
Bye, guys.
That was a very, very good run in the tournament, though. You eliminated a lot of pretty talented runners.
Turns out I can only beat French people.
Yeah, I think Emery doesn't have French ascendance, so he didn't have a chance. I'm sorry.
Who's bad?
Oh.
So yeah, Emery, you're gonna be facing a Haiti on the
Again.
on the
Jesus.
winners on the losers final. And-
God.
Whoever wins that faces Romanticor on the grand
So-
finale.
So in mine and Hattie's last race, he went like super hardcore and got like a 110. So I don't know why he tried hard so hard against me, but I'm pretty scared. I'm gonna have to not peach anything basically to be able to stand a
Yeah.
chance.
And I think he has a sour taste in his mouth because of the forfeit. So
Oh yeah.
I think it's gonna be good to watch.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate.
So yeah, any last considerations?
Not really.
It was a fun tournament.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah, no race.
Yeah, it was a good run for you, Dplanet. You shouldn't be ashamed.
Yeah,
No,
fourth
feels
place
bad,
was
man. Feels okay, man. Fair.
So thanks,
Okay.
thanks Mario and Dude for commentating at sort of the last minute there.
Oh, no
Yeah.
problem.
It's kind of a cluster starting the race, but whatever.
Yeah, that's what it is. Newbie saved it today, thankfully.
Thank you, newbie.
So yeah, I think we're done for now.
Sounds good.
So I believe the next race is gonna be Emery against Haiti to see who's gonna go to the grand finals against Romanticor. So look forward to that. And thank you both of you for participating on the tournament. Thank you, Dude, for commentating with me. And thank you, Speed Gaming, for hosting this tournament. Thank you, Newbie, for putting a lot of work and thought on this tournament. And thank you for watching.
Thanks, everybody.
So we're done for now. And see you later. Hope you have a good day.
Take care.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.